Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited that you're here with me today. I'm so happy that you made time. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for being here with me, for going along on this journey with me. I see that some people are really into gardening, others enjoy urban gardening. You just leave your comment here and there and I read all of them. You guys are fun. I am so excited that we're going to create our own community over here and we have fun together. So as we move along in this togetherness, I just wanted you guys to see the plants that I got from my previous nursery tour. So today we're just going to show you the plants and we're going to see, okay, should we repot them or not? It's going to be like that. I need to repot these plants, okay? So I'm just going to try to see if I can do it with you guys, because why not chit chat and repot some plants, because that's really the job of someone who has plants in the house. I have a few plants outside that are going to come in the coming few weeks, so that's going to be exciting. I'll show you how I prepare my plants for the season. It's going to just be like, those little videos along just for you to see. You can have your plants during the summer outside, bring them in during winter, bring them back outside when spring comes. So yeah, let's have fun together and I hope you enjoy this video. Bye. Okay guys, so this is what's going on. I need to show you the plants that I got from the nursery. I will start with this little one. This plant? This is a Hoya, okay? There are so many varieties for Hoya plants, and all I know is I am addicted to all of them. I never owned a Hoya plant before, so this is one of the first plants I got, and it was $6.99. What? This was a good deal, okay? This is so tiny and it's already giving me new leaves. If you can see, it didn't have that before. Oh, this is good. So yeah, so I got this Hoya plant and we're going to see if we can repot it into this orchid container that I had. I had an orchid plant in here, so I'm going to put this Hoya in there, I believe, and we'll see. And then I also got another Hoya plant, of course, because why not? All right, I want to have a Hoya collection at the end of the day. At some point in the future I'll do, but one Hoya at a time, we'll get there. So this is my second Hoya. It's some variegation like that, and all I love is these variegated leaves. I mean whoa, I love these leaves. They turn pink, they turn white. I don't even know which color they will be the more they grow, but maybe they start with this pinkish color then until they get to a white, right? And this was $12.99, $12.99, which was a good price. But was it though? Do you remember in my Lowe's video, I didn't get the Hoya plant, this same variety, in a huge container. It was in a 6-inch pot and it was $18.99. Is this saving or not? I don't think it is. So yeah, I think this was a bummer. I just got it because I knew that I wanted it. So I was going to get it at this point. Before, I wasn't so sure. But this time, I went into the store thinking I was getting something else. And I came out with the thing that I wanted for long. So forgive me for that. And then, of course, I have a friend who has this plant. She has this Pathos neon, and hers is still a bit tiny as well. And I told her, as soon as yours starts vining, I'm going to come and get a few cuttings, okay? That's what I had said. But I went into this store, I was like, maybe I should just get mine and be done. I don't have to get from her when hers grows. When is it going to grow? I don't know. So that impatience hit me and I got it. So I got this neon Pathos for $9.99. So these are the babies that I got. Whoa, who knew? I literally ended up coming out of that store with these 3 little babies. So now the story is, should we keep them where they are or should we report them into a different home? Right? And I am thinking about it right now. My mind is telling me keep them where they are for a little bit longer, but I want to report this little baby because she is drying every single day, which means that this pot is too tiny and the soil in there is not enough. So I need to water her more than everyone else. But this one also might need to be repotted very soon. But I'm going to keep these two plants in their soil for a few more weeks and then repot them. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. Instead of repotting everything, we're just going to repot this little baby and maybe put these ones in cute little pots, you know, like very cute. So I have a few pots here that I'm going to try to see if these pots fit. This can be one home. What do you guys think? Even though it has this little space, it's a happy, you know, happy smile face. I love that. Or we can put her here in this one because it's also empty. Perfect. Look at that. This is perfect home. And let's see if the other one will fit in the other one, right? Maybe we can keep these as they are. Okay, this might be better, right? She has hair. She's giving me some hairdo. Hello. Okay, she has some long hair going on in her head. So I think I'm going to keep this one here for now. For the next few weeks at least. I will show you when I repot them finally, and then, you know, we go from there. And I think I'm going to propagate in water some of these leaves here, but not today. I'm going to leave them to grow a little bit longer. You know, I need to have a plan B. Always have a plan B. That's me. So yeah, let's get into this. Okay. Oh, this might work. This might work. Possibly. Because white is boring. This might be too boring. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay, now let's prep the soil. Now you guys know how I do this. I am going to use the normal soil that I've always used in the previous video or the one before that, when I was talking about the benefits of owning houseplants. So that's the same soil mix that I'm going to use. So yeah, let's do this. I mixed perlite with potting mix, well draining potting mix, along with bark, just for better drainage. Papa says. So let's do this, okay? Earlier on, when I was driving, I just remembered, like, hey, why is it I like plants, I like farming? You know, like in my head, I have this ideal world where I am going to own a farm, I'm going to do all these things, like I'm going to grow land, I'm going to bring people in to learn about gardening and farming and doing these things. And then it hit me, like I just remembered when I was in primary school, which is elementary school in America. So we had to do like a research of, you know, our ancestral line, a family tree kind of thing. And I remember my dad telling me about the family line from his side, like where they came from and all that. And then he mentioned that my great-grandparents, the great-great-parents, yeah, 2 generations above grandparents, they were from Mozambique, right? Mozambique is a neighbor to Zimbabwe. I am Zimbabwean, and so they were from Mozambique. And whilst they were from Mozambique, because they were great farmers, right? And traditionally it's like your parents' job is your job kind of thing. So my great-grandparents now, they moved to Zimbabwe during colonialism. So they moved to Zimbabwe and they moved to Chipinge, right? Chipinge is on the eastern side of Zimbabwe, and they were great farmers there. They even like were top farmers. They won, you know, commercial land based on their good farming and all that. And then they had my grandfather. My grandfather then moved to Chivu. He won a farm from his great farming and moved to Chivu, where he got the farm and, you know, brought up his family, and, you know, he did the whole thing. We grew up going to the farm a whole lot every holiday. So in Zimbabwe, our holidays are structured like you have 3 months of school, 1 month of holiday, 3 months of school, 1 month of holiday. So every year you have 3 holidays, right? That you can do whatever you want. As a kid, it's like, what are we doing this season? So in April, it's harvest season. In August, it's a laid back season. You're not really farming. Then in December, you are literally plowing your lands and everything. So in August, it's usually considered winter plow. So I grew up saying winter plow. I was about to say it, but it's winter plow, right? It's like when you prepare your land for the next season. Oh my god, look at her. Look at her. She's so tiny. She has very cute roots, and she seems like her soil was pretty good as well. So I don't have to do much to her except for massaging the soil a little bit. I'm going to just massage the soil. You see, what I was talking about also, the way it's drying. If you can see, like this soil is dry. I watered it yesterday. Today, it's already dry. You see the amount of soil in there? I think I needed to add a bit more. That's why. Because, yeah. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're separating them. Should I keep them separated? I don't know. Maybe I should just... Yeah, nah, I don't have to. I can... Actually... My mind is thinking right now, should I keep them separated? Because if I separate them, I'll have one. Since she has less roots, I'll keep her in this little pot, right? It'll be a cute little section of tiny little plants. So I'm going to separate them and have one in a different pot, the other in a different. So this is what we are doing. I'm going to add this one in the soil. It might be a bit much, but I don't know. We'll see. I will not overwater it because I do care for a Hoya plant. I don't think I'll be overdoing it. So now we have to just water the soil in preparation for the baby and the roots to come in. So that's what we did. And then after that, we just dig a hole in the middle. In the middle, we add on our little plant, considering the roots. Be delicate to it, and add on a bit more topsoil, right? A bit more. Okay. Here we go. Isn't that amazing? This is good. This is lovely. Do you know how much of a Zen moment it is just doing this? I think I've said it multiple times now. I need to keep quiet, but I'm just trying to tell you, like, if you don't own any plants, just have one or two that you tend to. But when you have less plants, I'll tell you this, you will always overcare for them because they are few and you are attracted to the caring part. Your mind is in the moment. You're so chilled, so calm and peaceful. Oh my god, it's the best moment of the day. I don't want to lie. I don't even want to do anything else today. I just want to keep doing this. But I told myself we're just going to take care of this one plant. We don't have to do it for all the plants when we don't have to. The thing is, in my dad's family, I think all the kids had, like, we're good with farming and all that, but only like one of the boys actually pursued a whole career in farming and all that. He bought his own plot and started farming for himself. Now he has his own land and does all the things like have cows, goats, chickens, guinea fowls, all the things that you can think of, even pigs, they're there. He has worked in farms all his life. And there's me. Then there's me. My dad wasn't doing all those things. I never saw him doing any of those things ever. But he comes from the family, so I, at least I carry the genes. Okay, I don't do it. When I was home, I never did anything in the farm. I could help, but I didn't do anything on my own to say, okay, this is my land, this is what I'm going to do. But I just knew that I enjoy it, right? I just knew deep down that this is something that I want to do. And I remember when I went to college, I used to tell my friend that when I'm done with school, I need to go buy land in Zimbabwe. I own the inputs, the outputs, and the production. You know what I mean? Mentally, it's all up there. Am I giving out my vision? But it's okay. There's enough room. There's enough pie for all of us in the world. So this is the baby. She's so pretty. I'm a Mozambican by the line, but I am Zimbabwean by birth, right? It's just amazing history to know that I come from generations of farmers, right? But look at this. So good. Anyway, the whole point of this was for me to just tell you about the plants that I got. So we have our Hoya plants, and now I have 2 green Hoyas, whatever the form of Hoya they are, we'll figure it out. But now I have 2 little plants just in case one of them decides to die on me. I will have another, and I heard that Hoyas take long. They take their time to grow. So I know I'll have to watch my watering and stuff because I don't want the roots to rot because they don't grow their roots as much. And we have our neon Pathos. Isn't she pretty? I can't wait for her to be all neon. She is a lovely beauty. I love her. Like, I come from farmers. Maybe that's why I am so into greenery. You have a good day. I hope you enjoy your best life and find joy in your gardens.